And we're live. One more time. One more time. Let me just start by saying nobody laughs harder at me than me. Oh, man. What's up, everyone? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I'm your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, a total fucking witch, bitch, psychic messenger of God. I'm such a bitch. Oh, my God. And I'm not even feeling bad about it. That's it. I have no fucking unapologetic is what they call that. Absolutely unapologetic. I'm sitting here and I'm looking through my community page. And I was like, I'm already catching it, right? Because I'm all in Marshall's fucking energy. I'm like, I love this. This is where I feel good. I feel good here. And then I'm like, uh-oh. The truth shall set you free. Like, oh, fuck. I'm right back where I shouldn't be. And so I'm laughing. I'm sitting here like, uh-oh, here they come. Here comes the truth. Here comes the heat, right? And I got Pac standing right next to me. So it's all good. And I'm laughing so hard at myself. I'm like, yeah, I did that. What am I laughing about? I'm reading the post, right? The post says, fuck, we're such kids. Oh, God, this is great shit. No wonder God didn't let me do nothing today. He's like, you need to sit and reflect on what the fuck just happened. What'd I do? Oops, I did it again. So the post says, I'll be blocking people, right? And I go into this whole story and tell you how I got fucked with this guy because I blocked that guy. So what did I do with this guy? Blocked him. And I was so proud of it too. And I was like, it ain't shit to cut that bitch off. And so I see the post, right? Go look at my community page. And I'm listening to the song, and that's all it takes is drop the beat on this bitch, bro. Really, let her feel the frequency of her fucking action. And then I just see me sitting with my fucking sword and all fucking Marshall Mathers like. I'm like, oh, fuck. I keep bitching at you not to do this, and I keep doing it, and I fucking totally love it. I'm like, this is my comfort zone. I love it. This is the zone. I'm in my zone. Auto zone. This is where the shit gets good, right? And that's it. It's like, I was listening to myself. I was like, you're lucky you found me now and not before, because I would have tore you up and made you feel real small. And then they're like showing me the video of what I did say. I was like, you tore him up and made him very small. Was it gonna be worse than that? And I was like, I mean, I could have. So I'll fucking cut your head off and drink your blood and swallow your babies. As I said, it's all right. Marshall's loving this. He's loving me. Why? Because he's me. And this is an energy that we both share, that he has had to deal with his whole life. Is it his energy or is it mine? Or is it a collective energy that all of us feel, and certain ones of us have learned how to harness it and grow very fond of it and have made it our superpower? What's that? Being angry? Showing anger instead of hurt? I love being Lilith. Like, I will fucking destroy you, you fucking weakling, you fucking human flesh. I will devour you. And that's why I started with this guy. I was like, I can't keep doing this. I want to be an empress. I don't want to always be a queen of swords. I don't want to always have to be the queen of swords. I don't always have to, but when I have to, and that's what it is about the Morgan. It's like, I don't initiate battle. I'm a battle energy. I'm ready to battle, just like him. He's ready. We're ready. We stay ready. We're ready. Like whenever somebody said something, what'd you say? What'd you say about my mom? What'd you say about my Father who art in heaven? Hallowed be his name. Dude, I'm not Jesus. I'll fucking kill you. Because you don't want to fuck with Shady. Because Shady. Whoa. So anyways, I'm harping at him. Harp, the magic dragon. I'm over there playing my fucking little fiddle at him, telling him, you need to stop being this. You need to stop being this. And I'll be more of it. And that's what it means too, is like, I've come to claim my powers and take them away from you guys that use them against others. Only I am allowed to do such things. I should have never given you such powers to do such things. Look at what you've done with your lives. Do you like my witch laugh that goes with this whole story? So that's what I was reflecting on. I was like, bitch, you did that shit totally. You were so over masculine. You were in your distorted masculine. And that's it. It's true. It's like you were just, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want no fucking boy toy. I'm not going to help raise you. I need somebody worth raising. You're not worth it. I totally demolished him. Same thing. You are unworthy. You are not worthy. That's what I like. That's why Pac's standing next to me. This isn't going to look so good, but I got your back. He's standing right next to me. I got the whole divine looking at me on my little porch right here. And I'm like, can we have a word with you, please? I'm like, you don't have to say shit. And while they're showing me it, I should be feeling, you know, the old me would have felt so condemned and ashamed. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Oh, I'm so sad. And I'm just laughing. That's how you know I'm all me. And Pac's right there. Like, did you do this? Yeah, I sure the fuck did. That was so me. Do you want to talk about it? I mean, do you want to talk about it? What do you want to talk about? Well, can you explain why you're still doing the same old shit? Because it feels good? Okay, but did it solve anything? No. Wasn't your whole story about how it doesn't solve problems and you used it to solve a problem? Can you please explain yourself? I have no explanation. It was a fun ride. It felt right. It felt good not to... It feels wrong not to swing. In the sense of the patience had run too thin. It's like, you're out here, you know what I mean, putting out sex advertisements and spirituality. You've gone too far, motherfucker. And that was it. It's like, are you my first warlock? Are you the worst warlock? No, I'm just getting, just getting started. And I'm apparently not off to a good start if all I do is block you guys all the time. Russ, how many times I block you, buddy? How many times? I'll be blocking, man, he's just a human cock block anyways. His clock is always on the block. Just the tip. What constitutes the tip, Russ? For you, the whole thing. Get in where you fit in. Sorry, it's hilarious. But in the sense of, I shot my arrow and then I broke it. And it's like, that's what's really funny. It's like, she might be a little bit toxic. I am the definition of toxicity. Indefinitely. I carry all the toxic traits. Why? God made me like this. I'm trying to pretend like it doesn't exist and that this isn't who I am. But more and more I discover that it's okay. So we're having this talk and it's like, well, that was a waste of a whole, experience if you're just going to turn around and do the same thing you did with the last guy. Oh, send me another one. Why? So you can do it again? This isn't working. I told you it wasn't. Stop sending me, bro. Send me a better guy and you'll get a better result. In the sense of, all I heard was another one bites the dust. You know what I mean? It's like, this is not working. We can't hook her up with someone. No, it's funny, but it's not. It's like they're trying, and that's what it is. Whatever you think you like, you don't really like it. I thought I liked stuff like this, but I don't. After you get what you want, you don't want it. I don't really want to deal with it. And that's why I was like, I don't want a new boy toy. And I've been praying for something new for hella long. Look at my brand new boy. Look at what God sent me. Look, he knows magic and stuff. Look, he's sexy. Look what. Oh God, he's just a boy. Never mind. I'll go play with the other boys. These guys, at least I know these guys. This guy's a weirdo. That's it. It's like, I'm always winning. I got what I wanted. And that's why Puck's standing next to me like, And just like a shrug on our shoulder like, okay, what's next? Did they know we were going to come to this moment? I'm sure. That's why they woke me up so early. Sorry, I'm supposed to, I guess, when you realize, I might have made a mistake. I didn't play those cards too well. Oh, well. That's that indifference. Like, oh, why cry over spilt milk? Somebody clean that up. I'm gonna get... I milked the shit out of that cow. Well, I should say he did. Can you believe he told us in the video he was all out there masturbating? Dang, what did we get into? Going back to it, it's like, you got what you were asking for. I better stop asking for anything. What do you want for Christmas? I'm not singing Mariah Carey song. I'll be home for the holidays, is what they said. Oh well, I mean, you take it with a grain of salt. Like, fuck, that's some salty shit. In the sense of, they were trying to give me an opportunity, and I dismissed the opportunity quite quickly, as I usually do. It's like, you're not worth all of this. You're not worth it. And even though I saw synchronicities and I saw what, I could have, and that's it. It's like, how'd you lose interest so quickly? It's not quickly. I slowly start to lose interest. You're not listening. I start telling you what the things about you that I don't like. And instead of addressing them and fixing them, you shove it in my face. And now I really don't like you. This is, I don't know what kind of weird reverse psychology you're trying to use, but it's reversing the outcomes for you 100%. That's what I said. I was like, this didn't work well for, when I addressed him the first time and told him, you have a problem with, your insecurities, instilling divine feminine energy and, codependency. So what did he do? He put pictures of this girl on his story to be like, oh, look at how good she is, though. Okay, all you did was clarify that you have the problem. And then you dump the girl and start looking for more girls, which exactly is that. You make me the truth. If I wasn't the truth before I told the story, you walk in the story. So am I actually creating your fucking world, or are you just walking in the world that I can see you've created? You know what I mean? Do I have any control? No. Exactly what I said to you, Wolfman, going back to it. I told you and that's why I deleted the conversation, because it all came true. There's nothing else to talk about in this conversation. I spoke to him as soon as I got attracted to him. I told him about my attraction, but I told him what I disliked, what he needed to work on. And instead of addressing that he needed to work on it, he put it in my face as if it's, no, this is my life. I'm not changing anything. And persisted to do so. So as I said in my post, if you're not going to do it, then I'm out. If you're not going to do the work, you have my attention. But if you're not going to do what it takes to keep my attention and to keep yourself on the right, or to, heal yourself, then I don't want to hang out. I can love you unhealed. But if you don't want to do the work to heal yourself, I'll still love you, but I'm out. The attraction level has gone from, this to that, like this and like that. And it's on to a next episode. In the sense of, that's what happens. It's like, and that goes back to my masculinity, and that's what I was laughing so hard about, is like, by nature, I've become, and that's what's to teach the balance. I am a divine masculine. I will fucking man up on you so hard that makes you question your fucking masculinity. And the true masculines get very turned on by that, because they don't question their masculinity. But those of them that have always had to establish their masculinity against others, being military and what all of that, it's like, now you can't stand, you can't stand a tall bitch telling you that you're a small man. All you see is a loud fucking bitch. Okay, I had to get loud with you because you didn't hear me when I was talking to you man on man. And that's it, is you see my skin and you don't hear my words. And it has nothing to do with gender, and that's what I'm trying to teach you. When this man is talking to you with his feelings, you shouldn't be yelling at him to be a man when he's talking to you with his divine feminine feelings. You shouldn't be manning on him when he's doing it. Now, what happened was the repulsion. You manned up in your defense, so I manned up in my defense. You're going to use your defense mechanisms against me. I'm going to use mine against yours. And that was what I'm laughing about. Is like, oh, I did what I always do. I did what I do. And that's it. It's like, okay, I see what makes me do that and what happened. You know what I mean? And that's it, is like, when I get to a point where I'm cornered, I drop the mic. And I told that's what I did to Bobby. I was cornered with my own feelings about where I was, being attracted to a person, and that's what happened with Bobby that night. When I'm facing it in a different person, a different situation. Why did I block him? Because I was faced with my own condemning feelings about feeling for somebody that really doesn't feel for themselves and is just playing games on a surface level with me, and I really feel them. What do I need to do? I need to get this person out of my freaking energy. I need to get away from this because I'm ashamed of it and I don't know how to deal with my feelings. So I block them. And that's what I would do with everybody. I want you away from me because, you know what I mean? I don't want, you have something to do with these feelings. And so that's what happened. Why did I block Bobby? Because I couldn't put into words. I didn't want to face him and my feelings at the same time of how I felt condemned about talking to him. Right? So what happened with Wolfman? I don't want to face the fact that I feel condemned for fucking talking to you. You know what I mean? Being attracted to another person like them. Why couldn't I just, you know what I mean? It's like, and that's where I realized it's like, no, I'm not going to go out and start something new when, you know what I mean? There's someone just like you that and that's what I said too, is it's not even the attachment. Like, you keep running, but you keep facing the same problem in different faces. And really, it's not. It's because you just put their face on that person. And that's what I said, too, is I can make you look like Russ. I can make you look like Bobby. I can make you look like all of them. Or I could just erase you and face them. And that's it, too. It's like, you know what I mean? And that's why you'll see these things in your lovers that remind you of your past lovers. It's because you have residual energy for your past lovers that's projecting into your current love. If it's even love. And we can just say that you're in a new karmic connection that has residual karma from the last relationship that's literally projecting to where you can see the face or the actions or the words of your past lover. And then what you're doing is you're categorizing them, you're collective energying them, which really then you can kind of look at it, but you're taking away the individual person's identity in the sense of you're just like them. And if I wanted to deal with them, I'd deal with this one or that one. Meaning now I'm pinning you as let's just use it racial. You're just one of those, you know what I mean? You're just a ghetto-ass black dude. You're just like all these ghetto-ass black dudes. Okay, I'm ghetto and I'm black, but I'm not like everyone, is how you should feel about it in the sense of, you know what I mean? Fine. And so, but I'm not like everyone. I'm a little bit different. I wear my socks back. You know what I mean? If you wanted to play games with it. But that's just how it is. So you tell these men, these women, you're just like all these other bitches. Okay, and how you view them is how I view them, but I don't want to be like them, and I'm working hard not to be viewed as one of these bitch-ass fools. I don't want to look like one of these ghetto-ass dudes. I don't want to look like one of these ratchet-ass bitches. But now you're saying I am one of them. So what happens there is either I'm going to defense and go all out of my way to fight you to prove that I'm not one of them, or I'm going to say, fuck it, you think I'm one of them, then I'm going to be the best one of them. And that's what the men are doing. It's like, oh, you think I'm a hoe? Let me show you how hoe-like I can be. And that's what my boys did. But you can't see that because they're men and you don't see the actual role reversal. But that's exactly what they did. It was like I called them a hoe and they went and, you know what I mean, super hoed out. Like hardcore hoed out. To be like, I told you was a hoe. No, I know hoe. What the fuck are you? You're hoeing out right here. Russ makes this song, and that goes back to Kanye. You guys manifest this bullshit in your music. You speak it into existence. But Russ makes out handsomer. You know what I mean? Talking about, gold diggers, and then gets him one that fulfills every word in that song. You know what I mean? Kanye goes and makes the song Gold Digger, and then literally marries Kim Kardashian and fulfills every word of that fucking song. Every fucking word. Oh, I had an exchange with Kim last night. Energetic, of course. And it was reference to the fact that it's not about who you are on the outside, it's who you are on the inside and how you make me feel on the inside. And that's what the energetic exchange was about Davison. I thought it was quite quite ironic that she ended up going for Big Dick Davison after Kanye. I thought that was really just salt on the wounds, literally. Like, ow, I can feel that in my guts. But in the sense of, no, it's those goofy, silly, dumbass, weird-ass fucking guys that can be themselves and are fun, that can bring that out of us, where we can be fun and we can be silly and we can be innocent and we can be ourselves and stuff. And that's that connection, and that's what she had with Davison. But the truth is you can't always be that. You have to grow up. And, you get in these relationships where it's all cupcake, and it's like she was having lots of fun, and she was having, she was young again. But it only lasted when she looked in his eyes, because she had to be Kim Kardashian every other time. She had 6 kids. She had to face this reality that I like the fun side of you, and I can't change you just to be the adult side that I have to be. And that's really what it was. It's like, it's not that she didn't think that he was good enough for her children. It's just that wasn't what she knew that he was meant to be, because the real truth is Davison is fun, just being fun. You know what I mean? If we were to change him and make him a family man, he wouldn't be Pete Davison. You know what I mean? And that's what it is some of them you don't want to change. You know what I mean? You love them the way they are. And that's just probably too much information for me to know about their relationship without actually talking to the woman. But that's it. It's like, it's a feeling of vulnerability and openness, where you can express a part of you that is so dormant, and you can be that part all the time with this person. And it feels so good to be this part. But then you have to leave that person, and you have to put on different parts of you, and you don't really realize, you don't know if you can put that part on in your real life anymore, or if you're just playing out a piece of you that just needed to be seen again, felt. You know what I mean? We all want to feel that way. We all want to be spontaneously in love and young, and Megan Fox did it way too hard, and that's it too. You wanted to have a play toy, but now you want this play toy to be a man and a husband and a father. You're asking for a lot. It's one thing if the play toy changes and he wants to be that person, you know what I mean? And are you going to be okay when he decides he wants to grow up and be that person and stop being a toy? And some people don't. They just want to have fun, and they just want to have, So she was explaining that to me. And that's where it is. It's like, I like being right here. But that's because this is all I've known, and this is what I've been my whole life. And, and that's just Marshall too. I like it when I sit on my chair and I'm ready to go. I like being on the edge of my seat, ready to attack. Why? Because God created me that way. I'm a force, ready to be, ready to be unleashed. And once I am unleashed, I'm nothing, it's like, I used to feel shame about, about unleashing the parts of me that are not so pretty to people to witness. But those are parts of me that, when I'm doing these things, I am standing up against injustice in all different types of forms that might not be explainable to the, to the human eye. But, in the sense of where I'm standing at him and I'm screaming at him about raping the divine feminine energy and using women to uplift himself, and that he doesn't have no power and stuff, as though I'm tearing one person apart, I'm tearing apart the fucking energy in general. It has to be torn apart. Something has to pull the first thread. But then everybody witnessing it, that has now pulled their threads too, because they've heard it said. I watched this chick tell someone about this. I've seen it, and you'll start to recognize these type of energies. When you speak about it and people witness it, now they have witnessed it. They've seen it with their own 2 eyes. You've made them aware of what you've seen and how to identify it going forward. And that's it. I was like, am I talking to Wolfman or am I talking to Russ? And that was it. Russ only is going to accept a woman that's going to, and that's what he learned this hard way, is, she was supposed to lift him up, and all she's doing is bringing him down, hella down. And whether or not he's ready to face it, I don't talk to him on that energy. I don't talk to him at all on that level. I told him yesterday, I was like, I bet you thought I was going to fall for him, huh? It's like, I'm not you. In the sense of, yeah, you and I would make it, you would make me look good. You make me look good. No, you look pretty bad right now, and you just want me to make you look good. You know what I mean? And that's it. It's like, we don't understand how tall we stand in our own 2 feet, and we're always looking for someone to, to hold us up or to stand by us. But we stand quite tall on our own 2 feet. And so getting pushed back into it, and that's where it is yesterday. I was listening to it. It's like, well, you're going to have to wait a little longer for a relationship. Yeah, I just destroyed all possibilities. I destroyed all possibilities, so now I got to sit around and wait for something new to become possible. Or that's one of these old fucking energies. And that's where it always is. It's like, it always comes back to, like, oh, man. The circle block, the circle jerker energy that we got going around here. But, you'd be like, damn, I fucked up another relationship, another possibility of a relationship. Yeah, but did you really want it? No, you said you didn't. But what did you learn from it? You learned why you do what you do, how you do what you do. Are you ashamed of what you do? Did you start to see? You know what I mean? And that's what it is. It was a whole fucking, up and down relationship from start to finish to see how I act when I'm interested in a man. And how you know what I mean? And it was a quick one. It was like quickie. And that's what it is. It's like, let's reflect back now. We brought you, you know what I mean? We brought you an outside man. We brought you new love, something new to, let's look at how you handled this situation when we brought it to you. And that's why I'm sitting here like, yeah, I guess I did what I always do. And that's what it is. Okay, I'm not persecuting you for doing what you always do. Let's try to understand why you did these things. Why did you say what you said? Do you have any remorse to saying that? Do you understand what made you say these things? You know what I mean? Is there anything you'd like to apologize for? Stuff like that. And that's just kind of it. It's like, it's that moment before you get sentenced for your crimes. Like, is there anything you'd like to say to the victims and the witnesses? I was hopeful, but at the same time I was scared because I don't know who you are. God brought you to me, and I'm excited about who you are, and I see things about you that I like, but I'm very weary because you're just, all God brings is lessons to me. And that's just really the truth. In seeing you, though, I learned that I was able to claim more, and that's what it is, more of my power, reclaim more of my power, more of my sexuality, more of my sexual magnetism and my feel for it. I was able to work through more fears in the sense of, I had feelings, and because of the fact that you were a stranger and not related, I was able to, less fears arise because of that. So, in the sense of, I'm proud of that. I got to get turned on about, and got excited and got, I got excited about possibilities again, where it had been kind of a dead issue for, like, it really is bleak over here with these fucking douchebags. I'd be kind of, giving up a lot. I mean, in the sense of not giving up, just forget it, whatever. I might just priesthood the shit out of this. I know the Holy Spirit can impregnate me. Fuck it. In that sense, I'd be giving up on the sense of, like, I'm not really going to try. And that's the truth, is like, why do I not try? Because nobody else tries. I'm tired of trying. You know what I mean? So hard for people that don't try even a little. And that's what I learned too. It's like, I will go to the extremes, and I'm all accepting, and I'm all loving, and I'm all willing to do these things with you to get you to feel better about you. But if you don't want to do it, I don't want to even be around you. And that's what I learned too. And there's nothing wrong with that. And so, it was a learning lesson. I hope you learned some stuff. You have a lot of work to do before you're ever going to start pulling in, love. You're working through the lust factor. You're working through your mind. You're trying to search for power to put into yourself to use against others. And I have come and I have stopped you. And now you're going to have to find the right way, which is Jesus's way. And you're welcome to, follow me. And, hopefully you can do it better, as I always encourage everyone else. But no, and no. And the beat goes on. That's why I was laughing. I was like, you just look back and you see yourself being yourself. That's just how I am. And then, and I'm sitting here, and that's where you get to. It's like, I'm unapologetic because that's who I am. You want me to apologize for being Marshall Mathers? You want me to apologize for being Slim Shady? You want me to apologize? This is who I am. If I get to a place with you where, you know what I mean, you're useless to yourself and others, and you're abusing yourself and others with the skills you do have, I'm going to rip you up. Why? Because I have the ability to do so. God gives me the strength and he gives me the will. I don't go out and just rip people into shreds and tell them who they are for no reason just to make them hurt. I come at everybody in a healing way, like, hey, you need to work on this. You know what I mean? If I say some fucked up shit like you need to clean your chakras, that means I don't give a shit. That means go find out for yourself what the fuck that means. Go dig up some fucking bones and, you know, maybe you'll figure some shit out. But in the sense of, I care too much that it has to be limited to how much I really give a fuck. And if I give a fuck, it's fully. But if you don't give a fuck, then fuck you. And that's just literally how I'm created. You know what I mean? In that sense, I will fucking totally give everything I have and more to somebody that's trying to just, no, that's doing. I'm tired of the trying. Somebody that's doing their best. And you know what I mean? In the sense of doing something physically, no, they're doing what it takes to make their lives better. I'm there to encourage you and give you every kind of bit of energy and wisdom and knowledge and resources I can to make your life better than what it is. But if you're going to sit there and flash your fucking life at me and tell me that you're happy, then get the fuck out of my face and go be happy. Because I've come for those that are not happy. I've come for those that want out. And I'm trying to help you get out, but you've got to help yourself get out. You know what I mean? The keys to the door, the gate is open. All you have to do is put one foot in front of the other and walk through the fucking gate. You know what I mean? The doors aren't locked. You just got all of these fucking ideas of why you can't. And I'm here to tell you you can. And so, going back to it, yeah, I was excited. I'm always excited. I'm always excited that, you know, because that's what God made me, you know, he wants me to do while I'm here. It's like, I'm going to give you a man, and you are going to love the shit out of him, and you're going to have kids, and you guys are going to change the world, and you're going to make great music, and it is going to be so much fun. And I am like super, you know, I believe with all my heart. He won't tell me the guy and when and where or what. And so I just have to take it day by day and take on all of the other adventures along the way. And that's just the way it's been. And so it's like, I know that it will happen. I don't know who it will happen. And then, you know, going through that each time you know, I'm just getting to be a better person every day. So whenever, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. I was excited. I thought I was going to, you know, I'm like, hey, one of these full moons, I'm going to be having sex under the full moon. One of these, maybe not this one. I don't think we're going to be wearing matching pajamas this year. That's really what it is. It's like, oh, oops, I did it again. I pushed another one away. And another one. They won't go far. But in the sense of, am I bad? Was I wrong to push away? No. Did I do it in my own devious ways? Yes. Could I be better about how I do it? Yes. Will I get better? Yes. Do I hate myself for how I did it? No. Do I think I did it better? I do. I think I did. And you always do. I don't know. They're not really too proud of me. I mean, they're not giving me, like, you know. And that's how it is. It's like, how do you feel about this? I mean, I get it. I get what you're showing me. I get that I did what I always did. And we can talk about it. But, you know, what's done is done. In the sense of, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. It's not like I did something that I can't take back, you know, and that, or there's something that, you know, I didn't mean what I said. No, I meant what I said. All these characteristics are unlikable. All of these things are they're not unforgivable or unlovable, but they're things that, you know, make you not trust a person. They're things that, you know what I mean, that you need to work on, that their character development, I wouldn't say flaws, you know what I mean? Learning opportunities for you. You know, either you will work on it or you'll keep fucking girls. It's your life. Whatever, you know what I mean? But I pointed out that I know this doesn't bring you happiness. And instead of you addressing it and saying, yeah, you're right, you're like, no, it makes me plenty happy. Well, go on and be happy-go-lucky. I'm out of here. I don't know why God brought me to you. Laters, haters. And in the essence, what a waste of my space. I thought you found me a guy. No, just another one to fix. Oh, well, thanks. I got excited. Huh. Congratulations. And in the sense of, am I mad that I got excited? No, because I felt feelings I hadn't felt before. I was like, have I ever felt like this? This is a great feeling. In the sense of, okay, cool. I experienced new feelings, new possibilities, new lessons. It was exactly what God says. I had an adventure. And the beat goes on. And that's it. I was just laughing at myself because, I'm a clown. I was like, I haven't watched it in its entirety of what I said to you yesterday, but I saw, they ran the reels. It got real for a minute. We had a moment. Hey, good luck to you. Again, to anybody like that, you're not going to attract in divine feminine energy. You attracted in the Lilith. You attracted the very thing that you are. You're nothing more than a dark Lilith. And I am Lilith, and I'm here to teach you how to heal your dark ways. And that's all. And that's in the essence is you're not going to get the lighter side of Lilith when you're being a dark Lilith. And that's what it is. It's, you get what you give. I'm going to match your energy and take it from you. You can't hate me more. You can't use magic against magic. You can't be darker than the dark. You know what I mean? You can't hide in the dark when I am the dark. And that's just how God made me. And that's it. I was like, toxic, chaos, destruction, that's what he made. That's what the universe was. Nothing but chaos. And he put it all into the earth. And from the earth, he created me. He put all of that, all of the universe, everything, all the chaos and uncertainty and everything that he had ever created before. He put it all inside of me. He said, hey, go have a fun life. And it exploded into, I exploded into the very darkness that I was created of and wandered through it. And that's where I feel safe, is in my darkness. Be like, the light is ever blinding because I was always of the dark. It's like, you can't get darker than me. I'm just, I've balanced my darkness so that it's all light. But don't make me step in the darkness, because that's where I feel most comfortable. And that's it. It's like, don't make me put on, don't make me swing my sword, because you're banging on breakfast, bro. I bang in the sleep. I don't never stop. I'm a fight energy. I was created this way, and that's just the way it is. And that's why Pac's like here. It's like, are you mad at her for being her? She did a great her. That's just her. That's just her. That's just there. That's it. It's like, you want to be mad at me because I'm me? I'm hearing Lil Wayne. I'm me. I'm mean in your sense. You think something is mean when it hurts your feelings. I didn't hurt your feelings. I hurt your ego. Your feelings hurt from something that I have nothing to do with. And I tried to tell you that you're hurting and how to fix it. And you're trying to hurt my feelings. Try again. Again, all you're doing is going to hurt your own feelings. You cannot bring darkness to darkness. All you're going to do is be met with more darkness. And you're not dark. You're of the light. The dark will consume you. In the sense of, you can't tap into those kind of feelings without becoming evil, or what they describe as evil, without becoming a maniac, without becoming violent, without hurting yourself or others. And that's alchemy, is I can sit in all of this chaos and pain and suffering and not let it touch me, or not let it touch you or someone else. I can take it off of you, and it won't hurt you or me. Whereas you will sit in all kinds of pain and chaos from your own makings, or maybe someone said something to you, and you will keep hurting other people by the way you talk to them and the way you treat them and the way you are on their posts and the snide remarks, smear campaigns and shit. Don't try to play with the dark. I'm here to get you out of those places of where you hurt and you're hurting others. That's it. And that's all he came for. Is like, why did God send him? Because he was in his Lilith more than I've ever seen. And that's what attracted me. I was like, damn, you are turning me on. Now you know why I loved Bobby. Now you know why I love Russ. Now you know why I love Marshall and Lewis. Lewis is dangerous. Our vibe, that's dangerous. And it's there. It's like we have a one track mind of, we're going to win. And we're going to do whatever it takes, and nobody's getting in our way. And that's another thing is, dealing with your Capricorn, dealing with it. Now you know why I love Allie. The more that they are them, they are me, and the more they attract me, because it's just, this is who we are, and this is how God created us. And we're supposed to heal the shame and guilt and pain around it and be able to be us without you know what I mean, hesitation or apology. Russ is what Russ is, and if he could just accept it and stop being what everybody else wants him to be, he'd be the most beautiful being there ever was. You know, but while he's trying to be, you know what I mean, when he's got half of the makeup on and he's wearing all those weird clothes and he's, you know what I mean, he's like, he's in half worlds. You're like, I'm seeing that's a really good example. Okay, first off, I'm really old. So the first vision I saw was Mario Brothers, and they used to have this one-up game where you had to line them all up and you got a prize. But then they showed me the casino, where you pull it and you want to line all three of them up so you can get the perfect fit and the perfect prize. And he's just all these different layers of shit that don't make a prize. You're like, surprise, you keep pulling the stick, or she is, thinking that something's good, some gold's gonna come out of that. Milk that cow, baby. Milk it. Ah. There we go. Here comes Lilith again. I'm sorry, I am so dirty. And that's why the dirtiest references come out when I'm talking about that guy. I would never talk like this to Allie. We're too vulnerable for that stuff together. We're very shy. It's an energy. We're more like making love. You're over here. You're over here milking yourself. And I saw Marshall. You Libras. If somebody's not milking you, you're milking yourself. Oh God, help me, Jesus. This is the conversation I didn't think I was having first thing in the morning. Okay, so anyways, that's what it is. We're still in some Monday, Moon Day reflective shit. And we're still kind of, you know, processing. And I told you that. It's like the fog hasn't cleared. There's still more of this picture you need to have a look at. There's still fires that need to be put out. Wait a minute, God, that's not rain. Take it easy, R. Kelly. Sorry, I love the dirty references. Oh, great. It's funny. Sorry, Wolfman. Oscar, you were fun. Get on your healing track and come back. I'll see you when you circle the block. Circle jerker. Hey, again, and the Marion continues. Hey, I love you guys. Laters, haters.